Okay, so welcome to a very belated follow-up video to my initial release of my 944 1983. Just want to go through a couple of the updates I've done since last time I posted. Most importantly, I've upgraded the brakes. So I've gone from standard 1983 944 front and rear calipers, and I've upgraded to 4-piston Wilwoods. They're 1.75 inch in the front and 1.38 inch in the back. So I think the part number's like 6816 for the front and 6806 for the rear. I've gone slotted rotor discs. I've also done a full ducted air hose system into the back centre of that rotor. So hopefully getting a bit of air into there as well as the Wilwoods. I've also gone for a BP20 Wilwood brake pad, so just sort of more of a sort of super street type pad rather than relying on standard pads. And anyway, it seems to have absolutely resolved my braking issues that I was having before. Also upgraded the brake fluid. I went to a Penrite high performance racing brake fluid, so just a higher ball temperature. So I've done those. I've done some suspension tweaks. I've added a caster and camber plate assembly into the engine struts at the front. That just gives me a little bit more control over my camber and caster positions. So they're a bit better. I've also added a under tray for the engine that tucks in neatly in underneath the front bumper bar and finishes up just past the front cross member. That under tray, very similar to the original Porsche one, but I didn't have mine, so I fabricated one up. I've reset all the ride height, so I'm now running I think about 655 to the centre of the wheel arch in the rear, and about 645 centre of the wheel arch in the front. So that just gives me just a little bit more sort of road clearance, a little bit more suspension travel on my front shocks. I've adjusted the conies. I've adjusted them to about halfway or just past halfway on the sports setting for the front, and I've adjusted the rears to about click number 2 for the rear. So that has definitely stiffened it up a little bit. It's off for its final wheel alignment, 4-wheel wheel alignment on Wednesday. Just make sure I don't destroy my tyres in any sort of driving. But yeah, so pretty stoked with how it's going at the moment. Sorry it's been a while since I've done a post, but yeah, it's I've been tinkering, playing with things. Did the reset of the rear torsion bars to get that change in ride height. So for those of you who know how involved it is dropping all the suspension and doing that again, I think I've actually done that now 5 times, guys. So I think I've read plenty of places where people say that you don't get it right the first time, second time, third time. Well, I think I've had mine in and out 5 times over the time that I've had the car, but I'm pretty stoked with the ride height now. Got good clearance. So yeah, so sorry it's been some period of time since I've posted before, but yeah, I have been tinkering. New brakes, changed the front suspension, added elephant drop racing tie rod ends, some Noth lower ball joint extensions, all of those things I've been fiddling with. But yeah, so hey guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.